what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Uncharted. Now of course this is based on the PlayStation video game franchise of the same name, Uncharted, which I am a fan of, and I have played all of them except part 3. I know I did the first, I know I did the second one, I did the fourth one, but I haven't played like part 3. I even have it too as well. Now you have Tom Holland in the role of Nathan Drake. Then you also have Mark Wahlberg who plays Sully, or you can say Victor Sully Sullivan, but I know like in the game Nathan always calls him like Sully, even like other characters too as well. Then you also have Chloe too in the game too, Chloe Fraser, in the film as well, and she's played by Sophia Ali. Now this film is also directed by Ruben Fleischer, I think that's how you pronounce it, the director of like the Venom film. So I knew right there when you think about him, it seems like it's kind of in good hands, you know. Now they are the heroes of the film, and of course they all go on like this treasure hunt, and it's very kind of similar to how the story of the games go. It's like it's borrowing heavily from like the plot of part 4, because you have the idea of Nathan Drake's brother being involved in this particular film too as well. Like he had a brother who was growing up with him, like, and it was in the orphanage, because that was in part 4, like the video game. It gives like an origin to like on the Nathan Drake character. You can see him with his brother who is known as Sam, like Samuel Drake, and they like at the orphanage, you know, and so on. It looks just how this is like in the game too, so I did think that was kind of cool that they kept that, and just some kind of way they get separated, you know, and they're both like into like stealing and doing stuff like that, you know, and everything. Now you also have like the antagonist of the film played by Antonio Banderas, and his character name is known as Santiago Moncada. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then you also have Tati Gabriel, who plays Joe Braddock, and she's also along with the character played by Antonio Banderas. They are both like the two villains of the film. Now this film, I was surprised. I was entertained. I've been hearing about the reviews and so on, like a lot of critics aren't liking it, but I must admit I thought it was a pretty fun and entertaining ride. It was kind of close to like the games. If anything, I think the look of Nathan Drake, like by Tom Holland, they could have done that a little better. Because from my opinion, he still doesn't really look like how Nathan Drake looks, like his actual face and the clothes and stuff like that. It's kind of like how he is, you know. And even Sully is like actually older looking like in the video games, but he kind of did that towards the end of the film where he got the mustache, and that's like spoiler territory. And you can tell they are leaving this open for a sequel too as well. But the bulk of the film, like the plot of the film itself, is about like Nathan teaming up with Sully, then like even Chloe, you know, they come across and they try to find this treasure known as I think the Magellan expedition. They're trying to find the treasure, that particular treasure. They travel all around the world looking for this, and at the same time the character played by Antonio Banderas, he's trying to find it too as well. So I thought the film was it was pretty good. Like I said, it's like real humorous, and I like the chemistry between like Mark Wahlberg and Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, I thought their chemistry was pretty cool. So I thought that was interesting. It was fun. And it was like funny too at times, because they always had the double crosses and so on. Like you can't trust this person and all that. And like I said, the action scenes were pretty entertaining and fun too. I still don't think it was like very over the top, like kind of video games, kind of the shootouts, like in the Uncharted, like the video games, like they are very like intense and like over the top. They didn't really have that kind of stuff in this film. Like their major shootout in the film was kind of towards the end of the film, where like they're actually shooting and so on. And that's like spoiler territory. But then there's like a lot of running and chasing and all that kind of stuff, even like fist fights and so on. But it was a pretty solid film, and they are definitely leaving this open for the sequel, because we watched the credits, they show like more Easter eggs in the film too. I don't want to spoil it. But I'm giving Uncharted, I'm giving it a B-. I kind of want to give it a solid B, but I just leave it at that. And I think it was a pretty entertaining right now. I definitely recommend this for like fans of the video game franchise, because it is kind of close to how the games work, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.